Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time tuning in, my name is Angel Merino, or you can call me Mac Daddy. In this video, I'm gonna show you guys how to achieve this look. To be honest with you guys, I really had no idea where this look was gonna go. This was my first time breaking in this baby, the Melt Cosmetics Gemini palette, and this is just kind of what I came up with. I also used some products that I'm loving and that I'm obsessed with currently in this video. So if you wanna know how to achieve this look, make sure you subscribe to my channel. You should do that right now before we move on. I don't want you to forget. Just go ahead and just press it. She's somewhere, just go, you got it? Okay, and keep on watching. All right guys, so we're gonna start off by prepping our skin. I'm gonna be using this Urban Decay Drop Shot Facial Oil. I'm just going to take a couple of drops on my hand. I love facial oils when prepping my skin because they just give your skin a really nice hydration. And even just like the texture, it just gives it a really nice smooth texture for foundation to just glide onto the skin. Literally smells like a spa. It smells so good. We can't forget about our under eyes, so I'm gonna use this Nars Total Replenishing Eye Cream. I absolutely love it. I just take a little bit on my finger and then I just kind of smooth it out under my eye. This just really helps to keep concealer looking super smooth and it just prevents any creasing. You don't want to be looking like you have some crazy dry bags and lines under your eyes, so eye creams are always a must. For today's foundation, I'm going to be using this Nars Natural Radiant Longwear foundation. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. This is in the shade Valencia, and I'm going to be using the brand new Sapphire Beauty Blender. This color is so stinking cute. I'm just gonna pump a little bit on the Beauty Blender, just like that, and I'm just gonna start to buff it on my skin. I feel like you can never have enough Beauty Blenders, so Beauty Blender, keep them coming. Girl, every color of the rainbow, make her, send her. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more. I really love how this foundation looks because I don't feel like it looks heavy, yet the coverage that it gives me is really, really, really nice. You guys know I love full coverage, and I just really love the way that it makes my skin look. And I really like the shade. You guys know I like to look a little bit more tan, so the fact that it kind of is doing that for me is like a plus in my book. Don't you guys love it? My skin looks like my skin, and I can kind of see through her, but she's giving me some coverage. Come through, Nars. All right, moving on to concealer. I'm gonna be using my favorite KKW Beauty Concealer. This is in shade 5. I'm not even gonna lie, you guys. She's been taking the cake. She has been the one since I've been using her. I don't use my Shape Tip anymore. She just gives it to me. She just gives me what I need. And for myself, I'm taking this shade because I'm mainly highlighting my face with it. I'm not using it to conceal per se. I'm just creating brightness. So that's why I'm using shade 5. Just gonna take that Beauty Blender and blend her out. I just love how smooth that looks. You know what I mean? Like it just looks nice and smooth. It literally looks almost like airbrush under my eye. And the one thing that I can appreciate about this concealer is that it does give you some nice playtime. So it's not gonna dry down right away where you're feeling like you need to blend, blend, blend before it kind of sets. You do get some nice playtime, and even when you're blending with a sponge or whatever you're using, it blends really, really nicely. All right, and to set this concealer, I'm gonna be using this Pure Cosmetics translucent powder. It does come with this really like interesting kind of like puff applicator, but I personally don't like it. I like to just kind of work from in here with a fluffy brush, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna pick some up and I'm just gonna press it under my eyes just to set that concealer. Moving on to bronzer, I'm gonna be using this Elcie Cosmetics bronzer in the shade Light. You guys already know this is my jam. I'm gonna go in with, of course, my favorite Sonia Kashuk brush. And I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of this bronzer and just start to buff this into my cheeks. All right, so now that I'm all bronzed up, I am going to bake underneath my contour line just to kind of clean up the contour, give me a little bit more definition. I'm just gonna take that beauty blender and pick up some of that translucent powder, and I'm just going to place it underneath my contour. You guys can see this starts to bring the fantasy together, gives my jaw more of that like defined vibe that I wish I had. Thank God for contour. I'm also going to lightly just kind of press some of this powder under my eyes. This is just gonna help in case there's any fallout from the shadow, because I do plan on using a lot of color. You know what? I just realized I forgot to contour my nose. So I'm gonna do that now. I'm just gonna pick up this pencil brush. This is a Morphe M574 into that bronzer, that Elcie bronzer. Snatch this nose up real quick. We're gonna come back to the contour and the baking after we do our eyes. Before we do our eyes, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I'm gonna start off with a little brow powder using this MAC angle brush. This is brush 266. It was one of my favorite brushes when I worked there. It's like the most perfect angle brush. And I'm just gonna take a kind of like charcoaly brown color and just kind of start to fill in my brows a little bit. I like giving my brows a little body with powder before using a pencil. Just kind of makes me feel a little bit better about how natural my brows look. So I mainly like to fill in just kind of like the beginning part of my brow, and then I'll go back in with a pencil and kind of do my arch and then extend the tail just a little bit, which is what we're gonna do with Miss Lingering. Just gonna warm it up in the back of my hand first. She was my jam when I worked at MAC, you guys. I was selling Lingering to all the girls. Yeah, so you guys see it just kind of extends the tail just a tad. Perfect, all right. Brows are done. We're gonna move on to the eyes, which I'm so excited about. I'm gonna be using the brand new Melt Cosmetics Gemini palette. Can I just say how excited I am that this palette wasn't another peach palette, it wasn't another like neutrals palette. Actually, I think it's like the first palette that I've seen like this, that's this beautiful, like olivey, like mustardy, like color family. Like it literally is so beautiful. Congratulations, Laura and Dana, you guys killed it on this. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a plan. I've been staring at the palette trying to figure out what I want to do. I know that I want to kind of play with like more of the mustardies and like the olivies, so that's what we're gonna do. However, I'm gonna start with this first shade in here named Luna, just to kind of warm up my crease, and then we'll play right in here. I'm gonna start off by using a fluffy blending brush. This is from Inglot. This is brush 6SS. So we're gonna take this first shade right in here, Luna. So I'm gonna take this color and I'm just gonna start to apply it in my crease. Just really kind of start to warm it up a bit. Gonna do the same thing on the other side. Pretty standard, just warming up that crease. So now I'm gonna use this MAC 224 blending brush, and I'm gonna go into this shade right in here named Mochi. And we're basically gonna kind of layer that over in the crease where we first applied Luna. And I'm gonna pick up this shade Fire OG, and I'm going to layer that into my crease, and we're gonna see what happens. Okay, definitely that is way more pigmented than that Mochi color. Just like right off the bat, I can already like see what it's doing. I like this color. Fire OG is fire. By looking at these right here, this shade Leo compared to Fire OG, they look pretty similar. Leo does look a little deeper, so I am going to go in with that shade and add it into my crease and kind of just see what happens. All right, so I did have a little bit of fallout, so I'm going to wipe it away with this fluffy brush. And on my eyelids, I'm gonna be using this beautiful green right in here. That's the shade Goals. I'm actually gonna spray my brush first. Now I have some really high hopes for this shade. I really want her to just give it to me in the rightest way. And I think I think she did. She gave it to me. All right, so there was a little bit of fallout again. So I'm just going to sweep, sweep, sweep. Try to dust her off. Now I am gonna go in with a blending brush and this brown color in here, Polka Dot. She's right in here. Just try to give a little bit more dimension to the eye just because I feel like some of the colors kind of just got lost and they just kind of blended into each other. I'm gonna try to add this in the creases to kind of give some dimension back to the eye. Yeah, that definitely gave me more of that kind of like pop and contrast that I was looking for. Now to frame my eyes and really kind of complete the look, I'm going to be using this Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil. I'm going to be using this as an eyeliner, and this is in the shade Absolute Emerald. I'm just going to warm this up in the back of my hand, and I'm just going to start to run this underneath my lash line. This is so beautiful. I'm obsessed with this tone. Now that I've applied that shade, I'm going to take this MAC 228S, which is a really small brush. I'm just gonna kind of blend this out. Such a beautiful color. I'm obsessed with this combination. I think it's so pretty. Come through, Makeup Forever, slaying my life. Now I'm gonna go in with a pencil brush and this shade, Lorelei, I think that's the shade. And I'm gonna blend this out underneath my lash line. All right, so now I can't help but feeling like I need a little depth in my outer corner. So I'm going to go in with a smaller blending brush and I'm gonna pick up this shade, Bonnie. Okay, Bonnie, I see you. All right, guys, so I'm going to apply some lashes off of camera and I will be right back. All right, guys, so I popped on a pair of Lily lashes in the style Miami. I also added a little black liner on the inner rim just to kind of frame my eyes. I'm gonna add a little bit of mascara. I'm gonna be using this MAC Extended Play Mascara. And I'm just gonna use this on my bottom lashes, just to add a little drama. All right, so for my highlighter today, I'm gonna be using this Persona Cosmetics Cali Glow highlighter in the shade Zuma. Now, if you're not familiar with Persona, this is a brand created by my dear friend Sona Gasparian. I'm so proud of her. I've been dying to try these and I'm finally gonna get to use it. So let's give these babies a go. Before I apply it, I'm gonna spray my skin with this Urban Decay all-nighter spray first, just to dampen my skin a little bit. I always like to use a spray when using my highlighters. And I'm just gonna take a fluffy Morphe brush. This is brush M509. She looks like this. And I'm just going to pick up some of this Zuma highlighter. Oh yes, honey. Sona! Girl, you did it, honey. This looks so bomb. Look at how beautiful that looks, you guys. So stunning. I'm gonna apply some up here. You guys already know the drill. Woo! Let me blend that out. Let me blend her out, girl. I'm also gonna add a little bit on my nose. You guys know I love a good nose highlight. All right, we're all glowed up, and to complete this look on my lips, I'm gonna be using this Nars Powermatte Pigment in the shade Get It On. This is one of my favorite liquid lip formulas, that's no secret. This is one of my favorite shades from Nars, that's no secret. I just really wanted something kind of more on the nude side, a little bit more like on the peachy nude side to give it a nice contrast, and this is definitely my go-to for that. And to give my lips a little sparkle and shine, I'm gonna be using this Chanel Rouge Coco Gloss. It's almost empty, oh my God. This is in shade 774. Let's see if I can get any out of here. As you guys can see, this is one of my favorites because she's almost gone. And last but not least, to set the look and to make sure that it stays on all day long, you guys already know, Urban Decay All Nighter. Gonna give this baby a spritz. Now we're good. All right, guys, and that pretty much completes this look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and you learned a thing or two. Overall, I really loved all of the products that I used, but I definitely love this palette and I loved the color tones in here. There's definitely a few shades that I was kind of a little like, but there was also some shades that I was really, really impressed with, like Goals, which is the one that I have on my eyelids. And I think another superstar of this look was this Makeup Forever Artist Pencil. This really, really kind of brought everything together. So I'm really glad I got to use these today, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments, what you guys want to see. If you guys are picking up the Gemini palette, if you have it, let me know how you're loving it, how you use it, some color combinations. And before you guys go, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and make sure you're following me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and all that jazz. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.